until now, I haven't gotten an 8-hour sleep. Seriously. Hello, fellow moms and everyone. Welcome back to my channel. For today's vlog, my husband will ask me a few questions about important things that you should know before being pregnant, so that you, my fellow moms, know what to expect and so that you can prepare for it. Okay, first, you need to control your weight. Whether you're pregnant or not, you need to maintain a healthy weight. Second, of course, make sure that your body is well moisturized, especially your tummy or yung mga areas na magkakaroon ka ng stretch marks. I used a lot of oil-based products, yung mga cocoa butter, yan, day and night, nilalagyan ko talaga. I make sure that my stomach is well moisturized, and I control what I eat to have a healthy weight. Okay, first, I took a lot of malunggay, mega malunggay capsules, and you can also try different malunggay products such as live oil. If you keep nursing your baby, it will also increase your milk supply. As in, like, si Bella kasi, my baby, I nurse her on demand. Like, every time she wants to nurse, every time she's hungry, I nurse her right away. I also used to pump a lot. But now, I stopped pumping kasi medyo nakakapagod din siya, especially at night. Lactation cookies also helped a lot. Ang daming masarap sa market. I can only name a few, like Milking Bombs. Ang sarap ng cookies nila. And parang dessert na din siya, di ba? How did I stay calm before giving birth? Actually, to be honest, before giving birth, when I was inside the labor room, nag-anxiety na ako. Kasi medyo sakit ng contractions ko and nakakatakot siya. But it helped that my husband was there beside me. Kaya ako naging calm kasi he was just there beside me, talking to me. And then, pinapatawa ako ng mga siblings ko, nag-chat kami and stuff. And then I just kept praying and praying. And then, sinabi ko lang sa sarili ko that if nag-anxiety ako, nothing will happen, Kasi parang inuunahan ng fear yung nafe-feel mo. So you just, need to stay calm. You pray and pray and pray. It really helped that I have a very strong support system. My husband was always there to support me. My family was there. Anytime na kailangan ko ng kausap, nandyan sila and everything. Actually, I didn't have postpartum depression. Probably because I got help, the great support system, like for example, your parents or your siblings or your friends, when they visit you, sobrang nakakasaya and nakakawala ng postpartum. When I was pregnant, ang dami na nagsasabi sa akin that masakit mag-breastfeeding. So, nakalagay na sa mind ko that masakit siya. So, the first time that my baby latched on me, ganito yung itsura ko. Kasi nga, ini-expect ko masakit siya. But surprisingly, wala akong pain na na-feel at all. As in, totally wala. Until now, I enjoy breastfeeding my baby without any pain, and maybe sabi nila it's because of the baby daw, kasi magaling daw mag-latch yung baby. I think, you just have to prepare your mind about it. I think ang mahirap, the hard part of breastfeeding is the sleepless nights. Talagang totally, if you're planning to breastfeed, then I'm telling you now pa lang that hindi ka makakatulog for 8 hours for a long time. And that's totally fine with me because, you know, at the end of the day, all I want is for my baby to be healthy, you know, strong and everything. But of course, breastfeeding or not, if your baby is taking formula milk, that's also fine because I'm actually a formula baby, formula fed baby, so that's totally fine. Okay, so when your baby cries at night, it means that your baby is hungry. If not hungry, your baby is in pain, or if not in pain, your baby had a nightmare. You can actually research about it. You can Google about it. There are articles about it, and there are signs na ginagawa yung baby or nasasabi yung baby like If they say it means they're hungry. Parang ganon. So you can actually search about it, and it's actually very helpful to know those kind of things. The baby should be fed at least every 2 to 3 hours. So when Bella was born, every 2 to 3 hours ako nag-breastfeed. And then now that she's 1 year old, she eats anytime she wants. Like, there are times na hindi umaabot ng 2 hours, gutom na siya. Palagi siya nag-feed sa akin on demand. Nag-nurse kami on demand. So, there. Basta, what's important is that pag newborn or hanggang mga, I think, 8 or 9 months, you should feed them every 2 to 3 hours. Any tips to get sleep? How can I give tips when until now I haven't gotten an 8-hour sleep? Seriously, hindi ba ako nakakatulog for 8 hours straight until now because my baby still wakes up at night to nurse. I still nurse her every night.
Any tips at all?
I just want to sleep like my husband. Sarap na tulog niyan every night.
Wala kang tips sa
Well, may mga nagsasabi sa akin that there are certain breastfeeding positions that you can do para pag nagising siya at night, you can sleep, you can still sleep, which is yung nakalay down. But I wouldn't suggest that kasi especially pag newborn, because kung may bantay ka, kung may nakatingin sa'yo, then I think okay siya. But if wala, parang nakakatakot yata kasi what if you fell asleep and yung baby parang hindi na kaya yung nag-overflow yung milk mo and stuff, and I think that's kind of dangerous, right? So I wouldn't recommend that. Okay, when Bella was born, until 3 months, I did not take her out. Kasi I personally believe in vaccines. So since she doesn't have protection and madaming, nakakatakot kasi pag nilabas yung baby, syempre wala pa siyang any protection. She might get some disease or viruses. So nilabas ko siya. I started taking her out when she was 4 months old, but not all the time. Nilalabas ko lang siya siguro mga once a month, or sometimes mga basta once lang, bihira lang. When I was in the hospital, one time, nag-breastfeed ako sa nursing room, and ang tagal na, as in like 30 minutes na si Bella naka-latch. Ayaw pa din niya bumitaw, so medyo nag-worry kami ng husband ko kasi sabi namin sa nurse parang hindi pa siya tapos or what, baka mamaya busog na pala siya, hindi niya alam kung paano mag-let go. But the nurse said that at least 30 minutes, okay na daw sila. I think I'm not in the position to answer that question yet because my life hasn't returned to normal yet. But I'm not complaining. But I heard from some of my friends that babalik daw sa normal yung life mo when your baby is at least 3 years old. So I think medyo matagal-tagal pa kasi I'm planning to have a baby, my next baby for siguro next year. So, mga 10 years or what? It's actually kind of hard, especially nowadays. When you look at the people around you, everyone has their phones, right? Everyone's using their phones. Especially ako, like kung hawak yung phone ko because I vlog and then I also have a business, so palagi kong hawak yung phone ko. And pag hindi kasama ng baby ko yung family ko, like my siblings or my mom, they always call Bella, they always want to FaceTime with Bella. But the only time that I allow Bella to look at my phone is when my mom or my siblings call us to talk to Bella. And I don't have anything against screen time, but for me, gusto ko less screen time kasi I want her to discover her talents and skills first. Like for example, sa art, magaling pala siya and stuff. And if pina-screen time na ng maaga yung baby, how can they discover that, right? Okay, number 1 is sugar. Sugar. Yes, my favorite sugar. But please, if you can, try to avoid sugar. Kasi when you're pregnant, you're prone to being diabetic. So, avoid sugar. And also avoid yung mga maasim na food. Kasi one time, I ate green mangoes. And what happened to me is, sobrang sumakit yung tiyan ko. Sobrang nag-acid ako at tinakbo ako sa hospital kasi inubos ko yung buong green mango. So, after that, I avoided yung mga maasim na food. Also, try to avoid raw food because you might get contaminated with bacteria kasi syempre it's not cooked. Also, avoid alcohol if you can. Syempre dapat, no? Well, actually, I have a lot of friends that hindi pregnant. I have a lot of friends who after giving birth, habang nag-nurse sila, they're still breastfeeding, but they drink alcohol. And I think you call that pump and dump. But I personally don't do that because I'm not comfortable with it. But I actually drank a glass of wine last time during my cousin's wedding, and okay naman siya. Basta just make sure that when you drink alcohol or wine, you can nurse after 2 hours. I think you don't have to dump the milk kasi sayang, that's liquid gold. But if you want to know more about it, you can Google it, you can research about it, and I think you're allowed to drink a glass of wine or 2. And you can also ask your doctor about it. Kasi me, before I drank the glass of wine, I asked my doctor about it. Syempre, kailangan ko magpaalam para talagang safe na safe, right? And I still don't drink alcohol until now. Siguro for 2 years already. And I'm totally okay with it. I'm totally fine with it. And but if you want to drink alcohol while breastfeeding, you can totally drink alcohol. Just ask your doctor about it. And that's it for today's vlog. I hope you enjoyed today's mini Q&A with my husband. If you have any questions, just feel free to comment below, let me know, and I will do my best to answer them. And please don't forget to like and subscribe. Ciao!